We are going to learn how to create a class journal. This is the first project in Microsoft Word that is going to help us to cover page setup, margin, oriented size, text editing, which involves bold and font. There is also paragraph alignment, table, image, and etc. So let's go step by step. What we're going to do here to start with class, class, let me use capital letters, and then we go to subject, then date. Okay. So before doing all this, you can see we have first of all to set up our page by clicking page layout. Then you go to margin. Here in margin, as you can see, this one is in normal, but according to our shape, okay, the space we are going to utilize, at least we can make it in narrow. And then orientation, we have portrait in landscape. We are going to work in landscape. Then the size is going to be not letter size. You're going to choose A4. This is the most common uh, paper sizes that we are using. So as you can see, now let's add extend these ones here. Subject name, date, class. So I'm trying to balance the page. At least see everything should be well organized. Now the next line I'm going to insert the rows and columns. Here we're going to learn how to make tables. Simply go and put your cursor in this shape squares. The more you add the cursor, the more you show the tables. So in cell number one, I'm going to put S N, and then the next one you can use arrow right to go to the next cell. Subject, you jump to the next cell by clicking arrow right. That's a short way to make it easy. Time. Then main competence. Again, we have specific competence. Yeah, this can copy this and paste it here. Then I edit. Instead of main, we are going to have specific competence. Then specific activities. Next one is teacher's name. Then we have signature. So we are going to balance our cells and columns, at least to fit the title, the headings. First and foremost, here I'm going to delete unwanted rows and column. You just select all of them, then you come in table, you select delete columns. There you are. So we try to extend this one to balance our work. The space is not for is enough for signature. Yeah, also is enough for teacher's name. Also we have specific activity. Should be a bit smaller than specific competence. What I need is just to make all this to be in a straight line, those headings and titles. So we still have a space here. The SN is just a number, which can just take some small space time. Yeah, it is balanced. So we're going to have number one, number two, number three. Then we will have break time. These are numbers of lessons or periods. And period number four, number five. Then we're going to have a short break. Number six. So when you want to add more cells, you just put your cursor in the last row and row. Then when you see the sign of plus, click that plus to add more cells. Simple like this one. Now we are going to insert period number six and seven. Then we have lunch. After lunch, we go to number eight. Then I think that will be the end of the day. So I think I have to delete these ones because there's nothing to do. The easiest way to delete when the cursor turns to black, like this one, is when you can realize that now you're ready to delete. You double click, then automatically the cells and rows will be selected. Then you go to delete. For example, here, make it like this, then you pull it down to cover all the cells. So you'll see the delete will appear here, then you choose delete cells and column. Oh, sorry. We are going to take layout. You're going to delete cells. As rows. Yeah, there we go. So the next thing now, here we have a template. We are going to create to merge the cells so that we can get a break that is going through across the all over the day. So I'm going to select this, then you come in layout, then say merge cells. If you merge cells, you see the cells are broken up, then you insert the word time or tea break. Tea break. Sorry. Okay. Whatever. Tea break. If you want to change the fonts to be in capital letter, break. You just select the text that you want to change. Then you come to home. You click here, change case. Then you choose uppercase. That is brilliant. So you can even add a bit font size, then you set it center. This is paragraph alignment. It's aligned left automatically. Then you are going to align it center because it's going through the table. Yes, so you can even bold it to make it a bit black to be easily seen. The same practice, the same process you're going to take in this one, whereby we are going to layouts, then we made the cell. Here we're going to take a short break. You can just take this one and copy by using Control plus C. Then I paste it by using Control plus V. Then as you can see by default it's going to be aligned left, so I just want to align it center. Go to home, then paragraph alignment should be center. The last one is lunchtime. We are going again to practice the same procedure, whereby you're going to lay out and make cells, then we paste. Remember we copied the tea break, so we are pasting it and edit. Instead of tea break, now it's gonna be lunch. Lunch. Remember, we can edit this text by choosing the font, but by changing the case to uppercase and increase font. You can bold it and set it center. So here's a break. This one is a short break. Short. Let me put caps lock on. This is short break. It has gone back to the left alignment. Let me take it back here. Okay. Yeah. This is the end of this project. And now you can continue to, you can save this one and you print this one to get more copies as you can. Then you make a book of class journal. So let's make now, arrange our work, give it bold. At least we add the size. So let me reduce this by using backspace. I'm deleting some of it because it's exceeded the line. Right, it's okay. This is perfect. So something else, maybe I can add the title called class journal. My class journal title should give it more font. I set it center. So now something else that we can do is to change the font size and font type. Okay, you can see the Times New Roman is okay. Let me use Times New Roman. It looks a bit too big. Now we can still reduce so that we can align our things properly. Also, you can enlarge the table so that you can have enough space to balance the page. So this one looks perfect. And as you can see, these attributes should be bolded as least they can look like headings, small headings. So I try to take them back. They look tiny. Anyway, let me put them in bold 12 font size. And I'm done, I think. After there, I can just try to pull this line up to balance. Now you can see this break, short break, and lunch is like they are fixed on the top of the line. So we can resize them also. We can make them set them. We can set them in the middle by clicking the cell and then you come here, where layout, no, design, oh no, it's in layout. You can see this is what makes them align themselves on the top center. So you can just put them in the middle like that. And this one also the same. So things at least you can balance in this way. The graph and table can. So if you print this and you give it to the teacher, and teacher can just fix the subject, time, competence, and so on. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe this channel for more tutorial and real life projects like this. Thank you so much.